Welcome back to the Europe Netball, sorry, completely lost my train there. Europe Netball under 21 competition. We finished our under 21 matches for today. Just to give you a quick recap of those, England faced Isle of Man to start off with a commanding win, 111-14, and then such a close encounter between the Wales under 21 side and the Northern Ireland side. Left Northern Ireland with the win 37-33. It went to the wire all the way and was a great game to watch. However, we have for you now the first of 3 test series between the Isle of Man and the Wales senior side. Obviously, as we explained before, ranking points are really important at the moment for the Commonwealth Games qualifications. Places 1 to 6 have already been decided, and you've probably seen that already on social media. However, places 7 to 12 are still all to fight for, and those ranking points are all important for those qualifications. So these games really count, and we're going to see that on court today. It's going to be fantastic, so make sure you're watching. Plenty more netball for you over the weekend in the under 21 competition, and another 2 test series tomorrow as well, so make sure you stay with us. We will be back soon, so make sure you get yourself ready. It's the evening now, so you can get yourself a glass of wine. Get your computer set up, stay where you are, and make sure you stay with us for a fantastic test series coming up.
I'm looking forward to the tournament, I'm looking forward to playing, and I'm looking forward to watching all the games.
Well, I'm looking forward to the fact that it will be live streamed, available to family and friends who can't make it to the Isle of Man.
I think just playing with the girls again, it's been a bit of a while because of COVID and everything, so getting back on court with them is a really exciting opportunity.
I'm looking forward to spending time with my teammates in competition, getting on court and playing with them again, and I'm up for the challenge.
I think it will be exciting for everyone to see what the island has to offer.
I'm really looking forward to playing in front of a home crowd, having that support behind us.
We're hopefully going to be developing our netball umpiring to be able to umpire these guys at the level that they're playing at.
I feel like the team's ready. We've got some challenging games ahead, but I'm looking forward to seeing how far we can push ourselves on court.
I believe the team is ready to take on the challenge that's being posed to them. It'll be a real test to us, and we'll see how far we can push ourselves.
Yeah, I feel like we are ready. We've done a lot of preparation, a lot of training, and we're just all ready to get ready and raring to go again.
Welcome back, netball fans, to the Isle of Man here live at the National Sports Centre in Douglas. We are here for the under 21 Europe netball competition. However, right now for you we have the first of 3 open test series games between the Wales senior side and the Isle of Man senior side. And what a game it's going to be. I am very, very delighted to be joined in commentary by the wonderful Catherine Lewis. Hi Catherine, how are you?
I'm very good, thank you. How are you? Enjoy it?
I've only just recovered from the previous game, I'm not going to lie.
I know my nerves are slightly shredded, I have to say.
I'm not surprised, absolutely cracker. If you haven't seen that game, by the way, I'm not going to tell you the result, even though I did before, so if you've only just tuned in, you're fine. But goodness, go back and watch it. It was an absolute corker. You can see on your screen right there, that is Rob Mason, just passing his coffee, I think down to his lovely wife, whose birthday is today. Fantastic, he was commentating with us. So, quick shout out, Jeff Williams watching in Rochdale, Cheryl Dewhurst from an office on a canal in the middle of nowhere, David Roberts Photography from Gibraltar, apparently converted, Bethany Lord from Paris, Andy Bayliss home on YouTube, Ian McCackerty and Paddy Diamond watching from the National Sports Centre. Thank you for getting in touch and getting involved with us here at the Europe Netball competition. Shall we give them the starting sevens?
Yeah, go on, come out their misery.
So, starting sevens for the Isle of Man in this first test series of 3. At goal shooter we have Chloe Swales. At goal attack and captain we have Ashley Hall. Wing attack Jane Ryder-Clegg. Centre Rachel Johnston. Wing defence Lydia Shaw. Goal defence Natalie Swales. And goalkeeper Kat Keelan. The coach for the Isle of Man is Claire Batty. For Wales, goal shooter Georgia Rowe, goal attack Betsy Creek, wing attack Shona O'Dwyer, centre Kyra Jones, wing defence Nia Jones, goal defence Ella Powell Davis, goalkeeper Christina Shaw, and the coach for the Wales side is Sarah Moore. The umpires for today are Louise Cole, Kate Mann, and the reserve is James Thomas. So this is set to be an absolute cracker of a game, isn't it, Kat?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, for Wales, this is the first international matches they've had for 2 years now, so sort of ranking matches. So it's going to be an interesting one. It's nice to see them all back in the court, and a couple of people with first caps, the seniors. So it's quite exciting, really. And obviously Isle of Man, they've been able to play in Gibraltar fairly recently, so they've already had their sort of earned their stripes sort of back after COVID.
Absolutely. So we're now waiting for the anthems.
Best anthem in the world. I would say that.
competition is rife, isn't it? I mean,
Absolutely.
fantastic to hear the girls singing as well on both sides. Obviously facing their flags, in case you thought they just didn't like us, that's not true. They're all facing their flags. It means a lot to these ladies to really be representing their country and to be able to stand up there and sing their national anthem.
Absolutely. And given the opportunity to do this is just brilliant.
Rachel Johnston takes that ball, getting ready to start us off. Long swing from Ryder Clegg. Oh, just a little bit too much. Was just a bit off balance there.
Yeah.
Swales.
So looking to build it up now. Capitalise on that now. Let's see what Georgia can do.
Shona O'Dwyer on the ball. Featured at under 21 level, now progressed to seniors. Lovely shot there by Georgia Rowe. Kyra Jones, very highly capped player at centre for Wales.
Yep.
Kat Keelan certainly got her work cut out there. Big height difference between Keelan and Rowe at the back.
Definitely.
The Isle of Man side, very similar to the side we saw play in the last Europe Netball Challenge competition.
Yeah, no major changes. Like I said, building on the successes in Gibraltar not that long ago now.
Absolutely, silver medal there for the Isle of Man.
And it's great that they've been able to host this test series. You know, this is a great test series, a big one.
Fabulous shot from Swales, gets Isle of Man off the board. Oh, lovely 1-2. Oh, just out of court there by Creek.
Just with a slightly longer court.
Creek and Rowe working well together. Both players in the VNSL played in the UK. Just on opposing teams, Rowe moved to Dragons this year. Betsy Creek playing for Team Bath.
Yeah, it's great that we've got a significant number of Welsh players eligible for Wales spread out amongst the Super League. It gives strength and depth to the squad generally, to the national team.
Which is almost a big challenge for the Isle of Man to come up against this side. When you look across, the amount that are getting that exposure at Super League level.
Yeah, most definitely. Christina Shaw's had a cracking time at Wasps already, isn't she?
Ashley Hall will get to go again. Oh, just uncharacteristic misses so far from Hall.
She'll get her eye in, undoubtedly.
And we talked about Ashley Hall before. She was coaching the under-21 side. So she's been doing all things this weekend and she still puts the game boots on.
And she had a cracking tournament at Gibraltar, didn't she?
Absolutely. Dwyer and Creek leaking well. Leaking well? Leaking well. They're not leaking
word,
anything.
Yeah. New netball term, isn't that?
Just leaking goals.
Yeah.
That's what I meant.
That's what we want, yeah.
Sorry, Shona. Oh, great take by Ella Powell-Davis.
Strong hold there by Georgia. She's really come on leaps and bounds, over the last couple of years.
Lovely shot again. It's a big ask to challenge that height.
Yeah.
Oh, just unfortunate there from Hall. Jones in exactly the right place though. Oh, beautiful play by O'Dwyer, commanding that attacking end.
Yeah.
No goal.
No goal.
No goal, that didn't count. It was a contact call against Rowe. So well played there by Keeling. Oh, Swales just couldn't connect with Johnston. It's a a completely different level, I'm sure, to try and ping that ball over Kyra Jones.
There we are, she gets it in this time. The key is now to keep the momentum going, isn't it?
Jones. Oh, 3 seconds. No, it wasn't 3 seconds. Incorrect centre. My bad. Thought it was quick. Oh, just missing that extra pass in there between Ryder Clegg and the attacking unit.
And Wales are capitalising just on that and straight through down the centre of the court.
Yeah, almost textbook link there from Betsy Creek.
Make sure Lou Cole run to the back line then. Okay. Keep the umpires fit.
We saw this long diagonal swing of the Isle of Man when they played in the challenge competition in Gibraltar.
Yeah, it's very effective then, isn't it?
Maggie Jackson did say at the time they're getting away with it in these games, but she did wonder how long they'd get away with it for, and they could have come up against the team that will not let them have those long diagonal passes. So it'll be interesting to see if they can adapt to that. Wales pushing on.
Definitely.
Johnston on the ball at centre. Oh, breaking call. Powell Davis. Lovely feed. Connections are working really well for them so far, aren't they? Isle of Man are going to have to do something to try and disrupt this flow.
Just moving around and feeling confident and enjoying it.
And she's so good at that, isn't she? She's a holder and a mover, and with her height as well, it's really hard to defend against.
Yeah, she doesn't just offer one option. I sound like I actually know what I'm talking about, but I don't really.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. I think the problem Kat Keelan's going to have is she's going to have to come off the body a bit more.
Yeah.
Oh, great take by Wales.
Good speed.
And a great shot to finish by Swales.
Great job spectators here as well, isn't it? You didn't know whether you'd be able to, but it's fantastic. Nice shot. It's all about providing these teams with opportunities to play, to build, to get combinations running.
Oh, beautiful. Sorry, yeah, beautiful connection between Hall and Swales there. Absolutely, after a couple of years of not much.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful again.
Excellent. Sort of settling into it now.
Yeah, Lydia Short in defence. Johnston challenging. And we've seen this Isle of Man side, they do not give up on anything.
Absolutely not. There was a hell of a tussle between them and the UAE, wasn't it, in Gibraltar?
Absolutely. And that went all the way down to the wire, didn't it?
Yeah. So they will be keeping on all the way to the end of the fourth quarter.
Nice high five there between Jones and Creek. Lovely backspace by Ryder Clegg. But a good rebound position by Powell Davis gives Wales the ball back. Richard Jones can't connect in the middle though.
What a lovely pass.
Yeah, and the work of Swales at the back to create that option. Really
in feet, is it,
Absolutely. Contact call there. Oh,
Done it. Done it again. We match like twins here.
how did she get that in? That was pinpoint accurate passing and just a superb hold. Oh, not this time, says Christina Shaw. And that's that's a great player, isn't it? You know, she's gotten beaten a couple of times on that hold. So you know what? Let's turn that ball early. Let's not wait for that ball to come in. I'm going to go and steal it beforehand.
Yeah, definitely.
Opting to go back this time. Kyra Tania to O'Dwyer to Powell Davis. Lots of little passes in, but beautifully kept it in, but found the hands of Johnston. Oh, lovely drive through court by Johnston. I'm not sure what happened.
I have no idea what happened then. The ball came out.
Carl Davis came out
to
with
the ruck field.
Wrong sport, Kath.
I know. It just looked like it then.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Calm and composed again by Rowe.
I think Isle of Man is settling into the match now. Famous last words by me then, but excellent play.
If you can't keep it in, just knock it off the other play.
Best tactic.
Lovely space again by Johnston. Finds Hall. Quick pass to Swales. Powell Davis does enough. Nia Jones resetting.
Such a strong working.
They've done a great interview with BBC Wales on Twitter. If you haven't seen that, do have a quick look. Her and Susie Drain.
Yeah, as co-captains, they completely complement one another.
Good shot by Betsy Creek. Normal service resumed for Georgia Rowe. Johnston going back. Oh, unlucky Powell Davis.
Yeah. Left her foot there just to prove the point of view, she says. Good play. We keep on trying, which is good.
Yeah, Nia Jones will never settle for just sitting back, will she?
No. Such an effective wing defence in that regard. She just keeps on going.
And definitely a fan's favourite, I think.
Yeah.
Great ball, well found, and good work by Ashley Hall to create that space.
Excellent play, the Isle of Man.
Johnston's down, but back up.
Good lean. Oh. The tall trees in that circle, aren't they?
Absolutely. Oh, breaking call.
It's unlucky.
And it's difficult, isn't it? Because when, you know, the score's ticking over, they're the mistakes that you really don't want to be making.
No.
Because you know, with the shooting power of Rowe and Creek at the back.
Yeah. They just capitalise on it.
Just mixing up their centre passes, Wales.
Yeah.
And it's really important, isn't it, that they've got lots of different plans, so...
It's good movement in there. It's good defending.
Paul really strong on that drive and cut. unlucky by Shaw. Turned around, couldn't see anyone. Didn't realise she had Swales to her left.
Nice play.
Yeah,
You see Welsh bench happy with that as well.
Still enough time to score in this quarter. 9 seconds left.
Take your time. And there you go.
Oh, we've got 1 second. I'm sure Johnston will hold on to this. So going into the end of the first quarter, that's the Isle of Man on 7, Wales on 23. What are you expecting, Kath? Or?
I think pretty much so. I think that it's nice to see Wales sort of get over the initial nerves they may well have been feeling for the first ranking match for a good couple of years, and settle themselves down. Like I said, got some new caps in the squad, and I think that they've settled nicely, and we now need to see it build it up stronger. Isle of Man, yeah, I think they themselves, after the first couple of minutes, got into the swing of it, and like some lovely passages of play. And I think for the Isle of Man is just seeing some of the things and the flashes that we saw in Gibraltar really coming through now.
Yeah, and Isle of Man, this is the first test series that they have held, so they've done a phenomenal job. And talking to Pip Cross, the president of Isle of Man Netball, was saying before, this is such a good experience for them. But you know what? They're not actually far off the pace.
No, they're not. And and there's two strands here. First of all, it's the performance side for the Isle of Man Open squad, and as you quite rightly said, they're not far off the pace. It's brilliant to see the quality of play they are bringing to the court. The second thing then is just as important, is the ability of another European country to host test countries of this calibre, test matches of this calibre. And Isle of Man, supported by the likes of Maggie Jackson, Linda Dwyer in their activities, and the European netball team sort of back in their homes. But these kind of test matches, they're a hard slog to put on.
You can see on the left there, we could just see Maggie Jackson wiping down that post.
They've even had me doing it.
There she is.
the woman of the moment.
Yeah, does absolutely everything, including cleaning.
Exactly. And I think it's just exceptionally important that countries step up to host test matches when they can. And Isle of Man sort of rightly is taking its place amongst the European countries who have been able to do it, because you have to bear bench officials. It's a whole army of volunteers that'll sit behind everybody else's activities when you just see it on the court.
Absolutely. So back to the game, do you think we'll see any changes? I mean, for the Isle of Man, do you think they'll just let them settle now? Because they started to find their stride a little bit, didn't they?
They certainly did, and I would imagine that they would let them just settle and just get into the rhythm of it. But obviously, Natalie, as you well know, I'm the level 1 UKCC coach, and you're far higher than me. So what would you do? Would you let them settle now, or would you be looking to change it?
I knew you were going to do that. I think I'd probably change the back. We've seen Kat Keelan play in shooter and in goalkeeper. And if I didn't change the back, I'd ask her to look at hunting the ball early, because let's face it, it's a really hard task in that circle to play against the height of Georgia Rowe. Yeah. So instead of protecting the back space, let's see what we can run on out the front and maybe get arms over the feed.
Yeah, and certainly just sort of hassle and spoil.
Absolutely.
I mean, in fairness to Georgia, she's an extremely unflappable player, but you've got to hassle her. Give it a go.
Yeah, I completely agree.
Yeah.
Looking at the benches, from what we can see, Wales seem to be unchanged, unsurprisingly, considering this is the first of 3 test matches that they have, and they're probably going to want to run out those combinations for a bit.
Oh, most definitely. And this is a good opportunity for Sarah Moore. Obviously, a lot of people know Sarah Hale, but recently married, so Sarah will have the opportunity now to test out a number of combinations, because next year is a key year. We're all hunting for Commonwealth Games qualification. And at the end of next year, after Com Games, if you're successful in getting there, it'll be the World Cup qualifiers. So it's busy times.
Absolutely, and that we make no bones about is absolutely key for Wales, having not made the 2019 World Cup. Yeah. The 2023 World Cup is absolutely where they need to be headed.
Absolutely, unfortunately, the way that the system works for qualification is invariably some of the higher ranking countries in the world don't always get to go, because it's a qualifying tournament. But Satcom Games qualification is based on rankings. There's two different sets of systems there.
No doubts, make no doubts that the Isle of Man are intending to be heading towards the Commonwealth Games. Probably not this coming Commonwealth Games in 2022, but they do have their sights set on qualifying as a netballing nation.
Absolutely, and it's the top 12 ranked in World Netball that get to go to Com Games. So, the more matches Isle of Man play, the ranking points increase. So I think that you're absolutely spot on there. This is something they'll be hunting down, and good for them. It's really if you could have that large number of European countries in that massively important tournament. What a credit to European netball.
Kyra Jones there, called for incorrectly set centre. Not happy with that. She'll be frustrated with herself, no doubt.
Yeah, most definitely. It's not an error that she makes that often, is it?
No, absolutely. Well held in the meantime by Swales at the back. Hall opting to pass out rather than shoot. Pal Davis has other ideas. Oh, so fast through the court, aren't they, Wales?
Yeah.
Oh, great rebound.
Then, but excellent, like you said, rebound, isn't it?
Yeah, Keelan in exactly the right place at exactly the right time.
Well, Isle of Man to capitalise on this now. Even though I am Welsh, obviously with my European hat on, I want Isle of Man to capitalise.
Great fast hands between.
Good touch.
I just jinxed them, but between Hall and Johnson there.
Near directing play there, you can see. Dominating that centre court.
And another calm, collected shot by Rowe. Obstruction there, call against Carl Davis. It'll be a 2-on-1 in the circle. Interesting to see how they use this. Oh, foot out of court. A smile from Ashley Hall. She knew it. Good width there by Pal Davis.
Georgia holding over there then.
And that drive to circle when that ball went to Kyra Jones, that's the one I think Kat Keelan's got to go on.
Yeah. Nice play in the shooting circle for Wales, isn't it? They're working well together.
Yeah, really nice combination actually. I don't think I've seen those two together yet myself, so. Good hustle by Johnston, but the strength of Kyra Jones. She's a toughie to get round.
Oh, she definitely holds her ground.
Oh, no look pass. Oh, unlucky. Good job, Keelan.
Oh, well done, Betsy.
That just shows the athleticism as well, doesn't it? Both of them. I mean, they must actually train to do that, fall out court and still get the ball in.
They must do. If only I had.
I'm sure you could do that.
No.
Oh, sideline there. Absolutely right by the umpire. Loophole.
Calm hands in the air then. You see Georgia out to the circle.
Yeah, just a little change, wasn't there, between the goal attack, goal shoot. Clever play.
Definitely. But Kat holding her quite strongly out then. When she went out, she kept her out then. So good play.
Good repositioning by Swales. Just too much time in the air with that ball. You've got the height and the springiness of Pal Davis and Shaw at the back. They work really well together. You don't want that ball in the air for too long.
No. That combination in the defence circle is working there as well, isn't it? It's quite exciting.
Oh.
Yeah. I would have thought so. That's not a surprise call, was it?
Oh no, that wasn't where I thought it was.
No. That was a surprise one.
Yeah,
we were looking somewhere else.
We won't say where.
No. Answers on the postcard. Yeah.
Don't forget you can get in touch with us. Hashtag Europe Netball under 21, the under being a U, so hashtag Europe Netball U21. Do let us know what you think if you're watching, give us a shout out.
So we're 5 minutes in, and this has not been a particularly high score in, I think 4 goals. Yeah.
Isle of Man yet to score yet. Wales have scored 4.
In 5 minutes. So, there's a battle going on in this match now. Like I said, Isle of Man are not giving up, which is great.
Oh. Nice. Oh, just need those goals to see.
Well deserved goals, Isle of Man. Very well deserved.
I wonder whether we saw Ashley Hall come out at wing attack and another shooter go in the championships before. I wonder whether that will happen because Hall's struggling to find the net, but she's so key in creating the plays.
Yeah.
She's such a clever player.
And that's the danger of taking her out of it then, isn't it?
Yeah. But then again, it's tricky, innit? Because Ryder Clegg's doing a brilliant job at wing attack too.
Yeah.
Oh, who'd be a coach?
Well, obviously not me.
Oh, unlucky for Swales. Bit of a long shot, but fair play. Take them when you can.
Wales looking to build it up now.
Obviously done their homework. Isle of Man tried to set up that zone that we've seen them do before.
Yeah.
Ineffective. Yes, Wales.
Oh, good defending. Nice shot.
Absolutely. Wales are not having it all their own way here.
No.
Oh, lovely. Lovely shot. Nice ball. How did she get her hands there? Oh, Christina Shaw.
Lovely eyes on the ball and great stuff.
What a beautiful take. Again, someone else who has come through the ranks in Wales netball.
Yeah.
Can I say Welsh netball now? No, Wales netball.
Wales netball.
Has come through the ranks at Wales netball from under 21s to the seniors.
Yeah. Good South East Wales player, and I think ex-junior as well. So she's had invaluable coaching both through the nationals and obviously in her sort of domestic netball as well.
Long. See, that's what she does that really well. That drive to the top of the D.
Yeah.
Wing attack. I'm going to call it now.
Early days.
Yeah.
You're right. She does. Like I said, Isle of Man are keeping Wales busy.
Yeah, they really are.
Unlucky.
Wales will probably be aware of the Isle of Man versus Northern Ireland score from the earlier competition. I do have that. I'll find it for you in a minute and let you know what it was, but it was definitely closer than this at the moment, so it's almost a bit of a point of reference.
Yeah, for both teams then, isn't it? You can see the subs for Wales are warming up, so we'll be having changes half time in the thought.
Good pressure there by the Isle of Man defence.
I'd imagine both coaches will be sharing it out because there's 2 matches tomorrow for these teams, isn't it?
Yeah, 2 matches in one day, but they're fit and healthy.
They are indeed.
Oh, just unlucky there.
Isle of Man pressurising them.
Yeah, it's that zone, isn't it? But they're going over the top of it, Wales.
Lovely, nice movement from Georgia there.
And a nice smile.
She does, like I said, the most unflappable player and person I've ever come across.
Oh, Hall turning, looking for the backup, but finding O'Dwyer. Oh,
Nice
again,
positioning.
no look pass.
No. Do you know who's going to do it?
Kyra Jones, stop it.
He's one class player.
Good tussle going on there in the D.
Yeah. But lucky for the goal defensive.
Lovely shot by Creek. Wales pushing on now with that scoreline.
Yeah. Second 5 minutes better.
Oh, that's that diagonal cross-court ball. They've been caught out a couple of times.
Like you said, in Gibraltar it worked, didn't it, in the tournament? But trying to change it up a bit.
Rowe home alone. Keelan had gone hunting, and I don't blame her. Little vision from the Welsh side.
Nice movement again.
Yeah, it's almost a little bit of a masterclass in being a goal shooter, isn't it? Because you watch Georgia Rowe, she's got a great hold. But then when that's not really the best option, she's also got the skills and the footwork to be able to roll around and get the front position. Ryder Clegg will get this. Good roll by Hall, potentially a bit early. Clear to create the space for Swales. And a great shot by Swales.
So the two sisters on the team, the Isle of Man.
Yeah, they are. One of them has put that she's not as good as her sister.
Offside, yeah. Georgia coming around.
Oh, rare miss there.
Contact called. Isle of Man now look to build this back up and take it down.
Yeah, Natalie Swales in goal defence is the older of the two Swales sisters. And she's put that her younger sister Chloe in goal shooter is better than her, but it's because Natalie's older apparently.
Big sisters are kind.
We like to say more experienced than older. That's a big ask.
Oh, good defending. Oh, Georgia.
Yeah, you're not allowed in that
third. A bit of goal attack. She looked quite shocked when she found where she was.
Unfamiliar territory. Oh, well taken. Swales, Hall, Johnston.
Oh, go on. Excellent.
Those low balls working well for the Isle of Man.
Yeah, exactly. Please stop.
Oh, should have left it wobbling. Oh, lovely space found between Pal Davies and Jones.
Yeah.
Lovely. Calm as a cucumber. And look, there's that beautiful footwork by Rowe to get front.
And Betsy holding the space then, isn't it? And keeping the defenders in. It's a lovely combination, that one.
Oh, great run through on that ball by Creek.
Took out the umpire's chair.
Isle of Man can't be caught stood still. They're going to have to move on to every ball because those defenders will come through. Oh, lovely place of pass.
Oh, excellent. Go on.
Oh, unlucky. Still 20 seconds on the clock. Lots of time for Wales to put another one on. and
that's nice.
it just shows the professionalism and the experience of these guys to do that, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And even the cleverness, knowing the time. I mean, obviously she didn't hold on to the ball at all to make sure.
No. It's a good way of working. It's interesting though, because the first 5 minutes, not that many goals were scored.
Only 4.
Yeah, and even then, it's a lower scoring quarter. Like I said, we thought we would get more into it and get into the swing of it, etc. But Isle of Man really spoiled. So they did get into the swing of it.
Yeah, Isle of Man struggled that quarter, only scoring 3. And as you said, Wales scored 4 in the first 5 minutes and then 14 in the second 10.
Sort of got into the swing of it then. But Isle of Man definitely, whilst they didn't get the goals in, but their defensive play, they were stronger then. I think that except for those first 5 minutes, then it was sort of even Stevens really. 4 goals is nothing, is it?
Yeah, and it shows the quality as well, doesn't it, of the Wales side, that they've come up against that slight change in play, and then they've adapted without having to go and speak to the coach. Because sometimes, we see the games and we see it just running out until that quarter time when they go and get that input, but actually there's so many leaders on the court for Wales that they don't have to wait for half time to speak to the coach. They talk about that amongst themselves and move on. So fantastic netball so far on your screens, an absolute masterclass in some of these positions, some great drives to the top of the circle, and fast hands as well in that attacking play between the Isle of Man.
Definitely, and I think that it was nice to see them, the relaxing into it then when they let the ball move around a little bit more. But Christina Shaw is just all over it,
Yeah, and sadly just some missed goals there. I mean, I haven't got the stats on me, so I couldn't actually tell you what the percentages were, but it was almost like it was the shooting accuracy, which means that the difference is as much as it is, whereas actually what we're seeing on the court is they're still managing to bring that ball through court quite well.
And getting into the circle. So I think that like you said, the actual score belies the actual game.
Absolutely, and for Wales as well, I mean, things really starting to click together, as you've already alluded to. The partnership between Georgia Rowe and Betsy Creek in that attacking circle is lovely, isn't it?
Yeah, and both appeared to move around a bit. Like Georgia's face when she realised she was in centre court was a picture. Maybe she can have a good attack there for 5, you never know.
Oh, you heard it here first. Come on, Sarah Moore, this is what you've got to do. This is what Cass says we've got to do.
Yeah, and the last person everybody's going to listen to.
Don't forget, please do get in touch. Hashtag let's start that one again. Hashtag Europe Netball under 21. Do give us a shout. Let us know what you're thinking about the games. Let us know your thoughts. Let us know what you'd do as a coach. What would you be doing? And also let us know your favourite players too. We'd love to find out what the fans are watching at home and loving. There's plenty more netball as well coming up for you. This is the Europe Netball under 21 competition, so I know these aren't under 21s. I'm going to explain why. We have 4 nations competing in the under 21s: Isle of Man, Wales, Northern Ireland and England. This is a standalone test series which is happening during the competition between the Isle of Man and Wales, and there's 3 of these. You lucky people, you've got so much netball on your TV this weekend.
It is absolutely spoiled, isn't it?
So you better be tuning in. I'm glad. What's that? You've called in sick. Good job, well done.
Exactly. Apparently some international rugby going on, but I sacked that off the netball.
Yeah, sure. Absolutely. Shout out to Paddy Diamond, proud dad of Hannah Diamond. Equally proud mum at Billy Barlow on Twitter is watching as well. We can see on court some warming up potentially by Kat Keeling at shooter, so maybe we'll see that Ashley Hall move now. And Kat moving. We saw her playing goal shooter at the challenge competition.
Yeah, she was really effective as well, wasn't she?
Absolutely, so we could see that change. We also see Eleanor Roberts warming up in the goal attack bib on.
So Eleanor's a really strong player and she's got some lovely movement. Well, you've coached her down, haven't you? So you would have known,
So it might not be Georgia Rowe moving to goal attack, but it might be that Eleanor Roberts is coming on to goal attack.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see what those lineups are here. As we said, these are test matches. They are for ranking points. Ranking points are absolutely crucial. Everybody wants to go up in the rankings. Commonwealth Games spaces depend on being in that top 12. So Wales keen to stay in that top 10, or the top 12, sorry, although highly unlikely that they'd drop out considering where they are at the moment.
No.
And Isle of Man fighting to be in that top 12, maybe not for 2022, but for 2026.
Absolutely, and I think that it's good and right that they've got that ambition to do that. And it's interesting because countries don't always know what other countries close by them in the rankings are playing. So everybody's very keen to not only maintain their rankings, but also very careful as to when they play, how they play, etc. And like I said, it's crucially important that the countries will qualify for Com Games. So in the last Com Games we've had Northern Ireland, Scotland, England and Wales there representing Europe, and we won that again. And that's been particularly difficult in the pandemic when the UK countries were significantly hit by it, and the impact of COVID was quite disproportionate on women and girls sport. And so many netball courts, I know from personal knowledge in Wales, but I know as well in the UK, are mass vaccination centres still. It's really difficult to get not just the domestic game, but also to get decent areas for your internationals to train.
Absolutely.
And all countries have been facing that with the drop in income,
But you lovely people tuning in this weekend,
Definitely.
and Dunwell Jewellers for sponsoring this event, and all the volunteers that are making this happen. You amazing people are the reason that netball is back on these screens. People have been asking to make sure that as much netball is streamed worldwide as possible, and that is what we have for you this weekend. So thank you for being here, thank you for supporting.
Most definitely.
And just make sure you're here for the rest of the weekend, and get Nan involved, get Grandad involved.
Yeah, get them to join the local national governing bodies. We all need your membership fees.
All right, Kath, you've taken it too far. Kelly Walker on Twitter, 1/4 Wales showing their dominance, and when you see the players on court you wonder just how far can they go. Isle of Man battling hard. Absolutely. Just bringing that score, I do believe it was 49-25 when the Isle of Man played Northern Ireland, so almost gives you an idea there of the maybe potential differences between the squads here.
Yeah, and also between the squads that are not here as well, so it's interesting then, isn't it?
Absolutely. Not long now we can see them all circling. Also see cheeky centre position on Susie Drain.
Yeah.
Another absolute national treasure for Wales almost.
Absolutely. She's a superb player and good all-round role model to show people what netball can do as an individual, but also the longevity at this level is amazing.
Absolutely. So exactly as we've said to you for the Wales team, Susie Drain comes on to centre. Eleanor Roberts takes that goal attack position.
Can't see any other changes, can you?
Not for the Wales side, just having a look around for... We see Viv Storner, I do believe, on at goal defence for the Isle of Man, which leaves Kat Keelan up in that goal shooter position.
Yeah.
Natalie Swales has moved to goal attack. Sorry, Chloe Swales has moved to goal attack, and Ashley Hall is at wing attack.
There's a change for goalkeeper as well, isn't there?
Nat Swales has moved back to goalkeep. Oh my goodness, my hand can't keep up with writing down the changes.
Isle of Man have come out fighting. Strong defending. Others are working hard here.
We expected some changes, we've seen them.
Just spinning around a little bit now, Isle of Man.
Tweak there for Kat, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully it's nothing serious. She's definitely working through it. And Georgia's smiling then. But that's just a trait of when she shoots.
Yeah. Oh, and a great feed from Eleanor Roberts to Georgia Rowe.
Yeah.
silence the Isle of Man crowd a little bit.
And Georgia Rowan, they're from the South East Wales region, so they would have played together when they were younger at some points.
O'Dwyer.
Georgia asking for it there. Lovely shooting action. She's a lovely shooter, Eleanor.
Oh, great drive by O'Dwyer. Good battle going on between Viv Storner and Georgia Rowe, but as we said before, can't sit on the body of Georgia.
No.
She will hold that space, front or back. Johnston finding Swales.
Oh, good idea there.
They keep possession. Just not finding those connections.
No.
The Welsh defence just all over this attack. Nice by Swales. Good to pull out and run through. Great shot.
The defence is so strong, sometimes it looks like there's double the players on there. Kind of feeling. Georgia asking for it there and gets it.
Yeah, great elevated pass by Roberts. Breaking call there against Ashley Hall. Lovely pass. This first 5 minutes has not started like the quarter two first 5 minutes. Wales have definitely put their foot down.
Definitely.
8 goals so far for them in this quarter.
Gold holding by Nia then.
Again, that back space, that's the one that you need that back defender to fly on.
Yeah.
They've got to go on it.
She's just having a little bit too in there, isn't she?
It's so easy to say from commentary.
Oh, completely. I've marked Georgia in a mixed netball tournament, so I couldn't get near her whatsoever. No surprises, but yeah.
For those of you who can't see Kath, she's very short.
I'm very old.
No. I am loving this battle between Nia Jones and Ashley Hall, by the way. Just throwing it out there. Ashley Hall, wing attack captain for Isle of Man. Nia Jones, co-captain for Wales. It's just a fantastic battle between the two.
Yeah.
If you want to watch these on your screen, just watch them both.
Watch them and nothing else. Just watch it. They're not leaving it alone at all, are they, with each other?
No.
Well, that was unlucky then, I thought, for the keeper. George got away with that one.
Viv Storner trying to move around Rowe, but that hold, so strong. Great shot.
Brilliant.
Lovely roll.
And just on the line, but perfectly done.
And that's the problem when you've got two shooters that can shoot. Oh, look, I've just jinxed that.
Yeah, that's the second jinx now.
Yeah, I'm really sorry.
One for girls. You should keep your opinions or shooting to yourself now.
I take bribes, by the way. You're more than welcome to bribe me to say nice things about the opposition. Seems to work a treat.
I know. Jinxing the two sets.
God, I really have as well.
Yeah. You need to turn your mic off.
Yeah, I know. Sorry. Just not compliment anyone. Oh, look, Viv Storner commanding outside.
Yeah. This is a much better first quarter of the third quarter, if that's what you can call it, for Wales. Like I said, they come on strong, but they're making changes now. We've got Layla coming on. You can see.
And Claire Jones?
Yeah. So Shauna's off. Susie Drain is going to wing attack. And Claire is coming on at centre.
And Layla has gone to
Goalkeep. Is it goalkeep? Yeah.
no, I think you're lying to me. I think she's gone to goal defence.
Is she? Oh yeah. Oh.
Yeah, good strength by Swales there, putting her body on the line. Christina Shaw just getting caught on the back. Lovely shot there by Swales.
It's good to see that she stayed on because she twinged her ankle quite a bit, didn't she?
Oh, great challenge by Lydia Shaw at the back.
Isle of Man get a chance now to capitalise on this and build it up and take it down the court.
They've absolutely lied. That's not, I didn't think it was. That's not Lydia Shaw. That's Carriage on at wing defence. We have only just had confirmation through, so sorry they're a bit late. But Carriage has gone to wing defence.
Good hassle there by Susie. Just absolutely exceptional player. I'm loving the Isle of Man defence though because they're just not giving up at all. They are battling like we said they would. We saw in Gibraltar all the way through. Oh, it's a lovely pass. Oh.
And almost unorthodox in the release of that, Ashley Hall. If you're coaching that pass, that's not necessarily how you'd say to do it, but it was pinpoint accurate, wasn't it?
Exactly. Yeah, if it hadn't worked, you'd be like, that's not how you should have done it. But you'd be just like, what's it work? Think, oh, that's lovely. Wish I could do that. I have a massive netball crush on her. she's great to watch. Isle of Man are really hassling.
Great fight between Jones and Johnston in that centre position.
Yeah. Excellent play down.
Oh, lovely time ball and great backspace by Kat Keenan and an equally awesome shot. Roberts to Drain. Finds Rowe. One hand by Rowe.
Quick flick of the ponytail, she sets that shot then.
That's a superpower.
It is indeed.
Good strength by Swales. Unlucky Layla Thomas there, good hassle through.
Oh, there we are, well deserved. The Isle of Man actually, I think they're doing well. They hassle on the defence, but then they capitalise in the 5 minutes to go, and they've already got a good healthy score to this one, I think.
Yeah, absolutely agree. We've scored 6 so far this quarter. Like you say, still 5 minutes to go. 2 more, it will make it their highest scoring quarter yet. Rachel Johnson, however, struggling to find forwards.
Georgia coming a bit late to the party there, but in fairness, giving it a go.
Carriage offloads to Storner.
Layla pinged then for the contact overhead. Wales are working hard now to try and block that feed in. Like you said, you can see them between the wing defence and the attack. They are actually battling it out, aren't they, down there?
Yeah, definitely. But we wouldn't expect anything else, would we?
No.
Good out by Swales. Oh. That's the 7.
They should be pleased with this, Isle of Man.
Not quite sure what that was for.
No.
Lovely. Ro knows exactly where that back line is.
Yeah.
Goal line. Sorry, Gary Bird, it's goal line.
Yeah, you'll be tweeting you now. Give me a row for that.
Oh, lovely quick hands by Johnston and Swales.
Oh,
Came off Thomas, so
they got the throw in.
good hassle by Jones, just deemed to have contacted.
Good marking by Layla there.
Oh, Claire Jones.
Good touch by Susie as well then, very handy.
Oh, just can't quite keep that one in.
In fairness, she's not bionic, she can't do it all.
Oh, that's not true. She can
She
do
is
it all.
She can, that's the thing.
Oh, good hassle by Roberts, but doesn't get the call this time. Paul finds Swales. Oh, straight back to drain. We can't credit her with that. That was right place, right time.
Yeah. But then, actually, you've got to be in the right place, isn't it, and right time.
The defence for Isle of Man choosing to drop back a bit on that double.
Yeah. Like I said, World Cup qualifiers, when they come round next year, are going to be important. For like somebody like Susie, she's done quite a few World Cups, but she'll be thirsty, for more. Just from watching the quality of her play.
It'll be interesting to see whether, in fact, I'll try and ask these questions during this evening or tomorrow to see if the Isle of Man are thinking of entering those World Cup qualifiers. Who knows?
Yeah.
And if they do, you heard it here first.
Yeah, you'll have to go and have a chat with Pippa.
Yeah. Oh, great double defence there between Thomas and Shaw. Just enough to put off that link. We can see this zone being set up now by the Isle of Man.
Wales are just punching through, aren't they?
Yeah.
Oh, it's nice. That's lovely positioning by Claire then. Put on the top.
But stolen by Johnston. Credit to the work that she's doing in that centre position. Carriage involved in this backup play as well.
Definitely. Oh, nice tip by Layla then.
Just didn't quite know where to put that pass, Hall. And sadly, you don't really want to loft it with Layla Thomas in the same region.
No.
Lovely shot by Rowe. Yeah.
Good defending there.
Yeah, and Wales didn't come out with anything
No,
there.
I mean, that was hard work for Claire then. Anybody want the ball?
Yeah, everyone just stayed behind.
I have 3 seconds. And they're going quick.
Good little battle on screen between Thomas and Keelan.
Yeah.
Oh, Swales. So close. It's got to be so hard to play against.
Her head's not going down, and that's what's important. She's really continuing to give that hassle and battle.
I still want them to try and go on more ball outside. Oh, look at that
look
ball!
at that. She waved and she saw it. Oh, come on.
And the screen by Keelan to open up that space for Swales.
Well deserved.
Absolutely. Fantastic goal. 15 seconds. Wales will be aware. Oh. Off the post. 8 seconds.
Nia trying her best then to stop that.
Screen by Keelan. Oh, just out of time. Third.
Should be pleased with that, shouldn't we?
Absolutely. Third quarter score, 18 goals to 61. So Isle of Man, as you quite rightly said, Kath, scoring the most that they've scored yet per quarter. Wales, however, doing the same, pushing on to a 20-goal quarter for them.
Yeah.
That's quite a large score.
That is a large score. But as I said, Isle of Man should be chuffed with what they've just done because, you can see that that's their best quarter. They worked hard and they battled on it. The first quarter for Wales was their best one. And Isle of Man are stopping them getting it. They want to get to at least 20 in the last quarter for Wales now. So it'll be interesting to see what more changes are coming. I can see there's some movement on the Isle of Man bench. They're mindful. They've got 2 matches tomorrow as well in the Test series, so I think that they've done well. They should be chuffed with their performance, I think, because they wanted to test themselves, and this is a good test that they've undertaken. It's great to see the umpires here with us as well, as we're just scanning around and looking to see Team White. Because in fairness to those, they've got two matches tomorrow as well, and it's high intensity for the pair of them.
Yeah, absolutely. We're just seeing the bench now. A couple of Betsy Creek has her coat back on, so it kind of leads us to think that maybe they're going to run this squad out again for that final quarter.
Yeah.
But I believe that has oh no, hold on, look.
George is off.
We have. I'm going to have to find this name for you, because actually I don't have it right in front of me. I've not seen this player before. I'm sure some of you have. Zoe Matthewman. Club is Celtic Dragons this season. This will be a new cap for her if she plays. She's warming up in the goal shooter bib. So this will be the last player to get on court for Wales. And if she plays now, then that will be all of them having taken to court this quarter. This match.
Yeah.
Thanks, Kath.
Is that right?
And it will be interesting to see if we have any changes for the Isle of Man as well. Because, like you say, 2 games tomorrow.
Yeah.
Now's the time maybe to get a little bit of rest. And I think maybe Ashley Hall has taken her bib off. You can just see it down the left there. Not that we're spying on them. Oh, yeah, thank you, cameraman. Giving us a better look.
Yeah, you can see some changes there then, isn't it?
Yeah. And a goal shooter warming up, whose name I do not know yet, but I will find out.
Yep. We'll get a notification off the bench shortly.
And it's great, isn't it, seeing them all take to court, getting this experience, getting this exposure.
Absolutely. And this is what part of the process is for Isle of Man in particular in hosting this Test series, is to give them their exposure, because next year is going to be a much busier year in international netball for them, and they're building upon this. And similarly, Wales will want the opportunity in Test match conditions to get their full squads out. Sarah and Andrew coaching the team will want to see the combinations, how they're working, how people are reacting under Test pressure.
Yeah, and let's remember the teams as well. The players on the court are fighting for their position too.
Yeah.
We've seen some of the under-21 players for the Isle of Man took to court for their senior side in Gibraltar. So, they're obviously not in this squad today because they're playing for their under-21 side. So it's almost an opportunity for some other players to come in and step in. And so they're all fighting for position, aren't they?
Definitely. And in fairness to the Wales senior squad, these are a cracking set of players. They've equally left some high quality players and training partners behind in Wales, but also you've got some under-21s for Wales snapping at the heels of this squad, and some of them already have the exposure to senior level.
So some of those changes for you. Brightson comes on at goal shooter. Skillicorn, Paige Skillicorn. We obviously saw Niamh Skillicorn earlier. Oh my goodness, we nearly got taken out.
Yeah, even we're involved in the play now.
Kath, you're supposed to catch those ones.
Oh, if anybody's seen me play netball, most of the time they just hit me in the face.
Crompton comes on at goalkeeper for Isle of Man as well. So 3 changes there for you. And then Ella Powell-Davis has come on at wing defence for Wales. So Nia Jones goes to the bench and Matthewman comes on at goal shooter.
Definitely. And as I talked about earlier on in relation to sort of the umpires, the Europe Netball are looking to assist in these kind of performance matches and tournaments for sort of more of our umpires in Europe to get their IUA status. So there's a significant impetus being put in by Cheryl Danson and the officiating group under Europe Netball with our performance programme that we've got running for umpires in the region. And I think that the fact that we've got so many able to participate in these tournaments is just fantastic.
Well won there by the Wales defence.
Good defending. She's making herself as tall as she can there in that defence. Top coaching tip by me.
Nice hold by Roberts. Matthew Mint doing well.
Getting out and about.
Great
Excellent.
shot.
Yeah.
Did really well to hold that screen against Crompton then. Roberts plays herself in well. Storner nearly got a hand to it. Great shot by Matthew Mint. She's come on well. It's quite a tough ask to come on potentially for fourth quarter.
Yeah.
But
It's good
made
to
a
do.
mark early
Like I
on.
said, she's made a mark. She's holding positions well.
Oh, yes, Wales. Great rebound by Bridson. Can't quite get it to drop through the net though.
No. Third time lucky.
Good swing. And a lovely run round the front by Roberts. Nice rebound position by Matthew Mint. Johnston. Oh,
I felt that. Is she all right?
yeah, she's a tough cookie, Swales.
It's definitely not football, is it?
No.
She'd say it's controversial, even it's true.
No magic sponge needed here.
No. Just get up and get on with it.
Lovely feed by Jones to Matthew Mint. Finds her at the post. Oh, just can't quite make that one sink. Came off Island Man though, so they'll get another chance to get this to goal. Great battle between Johnston and Jones at the top of that circle.
Definitely.
Good hands by Storner. And again the battle between Johnston and look, and between Drain and Carriage.
Yeah.
Love it.
Like I said, they're going to battle through to the bitter end.
Absolutely. There's no just standing by the side here. If
No.
you want to know how to defend on the circle edge.
Just watch your man.
Yeah. And it pays off.
They just want to make sure they can get it to go to capitalise on their hard work. I think they'll have a row for that. Yeah.
Yeah, caution there given against the goal defence against Thomas.
Christina and Layla working well in the defensive circle together. But again, they're two South East players who have played together when they were younger as well.
Played at the under 21s together as well. Have come through the pathway for Wales, as many of the athletes have. Lovely feet by Roberts, getting closer to the post. Just can't quite find the net that time. Crompton to Storner, back to Crompton.
Their second chance now to bring it down.
Lovely ball.
She's there.
Give it!
Oh, great work.
Oh, lovely by Bryson. She gets a cheer from the crowd.
That was hard work.
There's a lovely young girl at the front of the crowd with pom-poms cheering for the Island Man. Love her.
Sounded Welsh then, that.
It's been around you, too much. Well picked up by Johnston.
So they're just building this up now, Island Man. They're keeping going.
Oh, Paul Davis coming through like a train. Lovely short balls. They're almost finding a really nice rhythm.
Yeah.
Just need to take it to goal. Brighton with a long shot or the pass. Kyle Davison, acres of space. 2 passes and it's in the goal third, 3 passes and in the Z. Lovely shot by Matthewman. The same calm composure that we've seen from Rowe, she is emulating too.
So it's not received.
As I said, not the best umpire in the world myself, but I think she was spot on that call. The foot was slightly in the middle third, and you have to be in the goals. Slightly in the goal third. You've got to be in the middle third, haven't you?
Yeah, centre call.
Oh. Great shot again. So close on that intercept by Crompton, just not quite there, but nearly. Breaking call.
It's not a penalty.
Oh, Thomas will have to be careful here. She's already on a caution. You can see the look from Lou Cole, the umpire.
Yeah, she's given a very knowing look then, but with a smile, so she's not escalated it. So
Lou, one of our amazing umpires, is doing a fantastic job, but as we wouldn't expect anything else from her, very qualified.
it's great to see her back on the court. Amazing to see her back on the court.
Absolutely.
After the injury in Gibraltar.
Oh, lovely Matthewman. And we talked about the height of Rowe and the quality of Rowe, but actually it's almost been such a smooth change between Rowe and Matthewman.
Yeah.
Injury here for Swales. Sees Ashley Hall come back on the court.
I think there's a second back to do it then, isn't it?
A great cheer for Swales. She's done a great job in this game.
She has indeed.
Really strong in that circle. She's almost, in my opinion, the go-to player in that D for the Isle of Man. She's key, absolutely key. So it'll be interesting to see what happens now. Ashley Hall's the game player, but in terms of sinking those goals, it was Swales that was holding them together.
But she's picked up a little niggle then, and I think it's important because we've got 2 other matches after this. She comes off.
Yeah. In the meantime, fantastic interception by Johnston. Bridson, long shot.
All the Isle of Man volunteers loving that then.
Great take by Drain on extension.
Oh, what a spin on that.
It teased her before it dropped in. Hall on the ball.
Oh, well done.
Thanks.
You're a poet, you didn't know it.
Practice that in the men's game. Christina
She's on fire, isn't she?
Oh. I thought Thomas was on the end of that, but Bryson got it and sinks another one, much to the delight of the crowd.
Like I said, this is what we saw in Gibraltar Day, man. They just keep on going.
There is no rest. They don't need it.
No.
Oh, great backup there.
Yeah.
Oh, unlucky there for...
It's okay, they live to fight another day. They've got to throw in.
I think they're aiming for us, Cass.
People generally don't like me. I don't know.
You can't see Ben, one of the camera guys behind the screen. He dodged it well.
He did indeed, didn't he?
Sign him up to the Isle of Man men's team.
Fast hands.
Oh, unlucky Bridson. Christina Shaw keeps it in court. Oh, great hands by Johnston. What a cracking player. Hall gets it.
Look at the speed, the movement.
It's almost like playing with no fear now, isn't it?
Yeah.
The only problem with the speed is it gives the back players like the cleverness of Christina Shaw the time to sit and see where it's going to go next and then run on it.
Yeah. Yeah, they're just sitting and watching, aren't they?
So you almost need the speed with a little bit of disguise every now and then.
Yeah.
Unfortunate miss by Matthew, but she's
chasing it down with them.
Doesn't quite get the call. Good hustle between Hall and Pal Davis. Pal Davis coming out with it. Good space by Drain. Oh, not sure Roberts was expecting that.
Not sure why, but that was a shock then. It looks like, but they're all forgiven. Goal gone in.
Jones on the ball at centre. Oh, lovely space by Matthew Mann. Superb. Nice middle, just accuracy on the pass, a little bit off. Johnston to Hall. Oh, beautiful.
Oh, unlucky.
Just that final, she just needed to breathe before that final shot. It's almost the speed it came through, carried that speed into the shot. Bryson just needs to take a breath. Good fight between Skillicorn and Powell Davis. Dre not happy with what she can see in the circle, chooses to reset.
Wise head there.
Not old, just experienced.
Definitely. Clever player, Susie.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. A wealth of experience.
Claire's working well for the Wales centre. Dominating quite nicely there, but the battle is on, isn't it? You know?
It really is. Johnston's a fantastic player as well for the Isle of Man centre, so it's a really well-matched position there, isn't it?
Yeah, the two teams will have known they've played a good strong match today. The score doesn't, it doesn't tell the entire tale.
Oh, lovely shot by Bryson. 1 minute left on the clock to see if these teams can put an extra goal on the board. Crompton says, not if I've got anything to do with it. Just to see if they can bring it through now. Well taken, Crompton. Again, Storners with her going backwards rather than forwards. That's the pressure of the Welsh mid-court.
Yeah.
Oh, Drain was nearly on that.
She's going to have to.
Oh, Claire Jones.
Okay, where did she come from then?
All the way down the other end of the court.
Exactly, fair play to her.
And she made it look easy.
Oh, effortless.
Oh, Johnston.
But similarly, they are doing exactly the same as well, aren't they?
10 seconds left though. 5 seconds on the clock. They're going to have to ping it straight in.
Yeah. It's over nearly.
Matthew Mann, yeah, gets it in, won't count though, which leaves us with Isle of Man 24, Wales 76. So leaving us with a final quarter of 15 goals to 6 for the Welsh side there. A great start to the test series for them.
Definitely, and they'll be very pleased. They've got everybody on the court. Nice different combinations. Obviously, Georgia coming off at the last quarter, but they still had strength and depth in the shooters they brought on. So I think that Sarah should be pleased the Welsh has got there.
And it's a quick turnaround now. They're playing again tomorrow morning and then tomorrow evening. But what this does do is it leaves them with a little bit of homework now to go away and look at those matchups. And it'll be interesting to see how both teams come back and what changes.
Oh, definitely. And just look at these two squads. They're recognising that this is a momentous test match, and they're pleased with all of them have played. It's great to see the two teams working so well together.
Absolutely. And both teams there clapping the crowd. We've got travelling supporters from Wales and obviously supporters here from the Isle of Man. The crowd are on their feet to applaud their teams. You can see down there.
Yeah, I think Nia's parents are here. Usually Nia's dad, so I'm sure he is.
So you can see on your screen now what we have coming up for you. Also, all the scores from today. You can rewatch any of those games, so do go back if you missed out on the Wales versus Northern Ireland under-21 game.
That was a corker, wasn't
Oh,
it?
so close. Equally, some fantastic skill on display in the first game, Isle of Man versus England. Tomorrow, however, sees a kick-off in the morning, 10 a.m. for this, again, on the court, Isle of Man versus Wales in this Test series. Then 2 matches for the under-21s before another Test series game in the evening. And then Sunday, the final games for that under-21 competition. So still lots more netball for you.
Absolutely.
Get your rest now, get your sleep, and make sure you are up for this in the morning.
I think that was just meant for me.
Massive thank you to Cass for being in comms.
Oh, thank you, Natalie. I'm enjoying it. The more I do it, the more I enjoy it. I don't know if everybody else is enjoying it, but somebody will be like, get her off it.
We will get Cass back tomorrow night for the final Test series. Don't go anywhere, however, because in about 3 minutes' time we will have the captains from both sides, a little cheeky interview to see what they've got to say about it.
I'm looking forward to the tournament, I'm looking forward to playing, and I'm looking forward to watching all the games.
Well, I'm looking forward to the fact that it will be live streamed, available to family and friends who can't make it to the Isle of Man.
I think just playing with the girls again, it's always been a bit of a...
I'm looking forward to spending time with my teammates in competition, getting on court and playing with them again, and I'm up for the challenge.
I think it will be exciting for everyone to see what the island has to offer.
I'm really looking forward to playing in front of a home crowd, having that support behind us.
We're hopefully going to be developing our netball umpiring to be able to umpire these guys at the level that they're playing at.
I feel like the team's ready. We've got some challenging games ahead, but I'm looking forward to seeing how far we can push ourselves on court.
I believe the team is ready to take on the challenge that's being posed to them. It'll be a real test to us, and we'll see how far we can push ourselves.
Yeah, I feel like we are ready. We've done a lot of preparation, a lot of training, and we're just all ready to get ready and raring to go again.
So I'm here with Ashley Hall, captain of the Isle of Man team. Must be really pleased to get your first Isle of Man Test series underway tonight.
Yeah, I feel like we're part of history tonight. We might not be winning, but this is the first Test series on the Isle of Man, and we just had so much fun then, really did.
And some slightly different players to when we saw you in the last Europe Netball competition, because some of the players are playing in the under-21 competition, so a fantastic score to come out with that.
Yeah, we've got 2 players with the under-21, so we've got 2 new caps tonight actually, Ella Carriage and Marie Crompton, so that was a nice feeling to get them out there and get behind them, and they really enjoyed it as well. Can't wait for the second 2, the second one and the third one.
And everyone came on and played really well, and we said in comms, you just don't give up the Isle of Man, you just don't know how to stop.
No, we always try our best, and this is a learning game for us, and we very much knew that. Yeah, we had people at work today, and people saying to them, "Are you going out tonight?" No, we're playing 9th in the world at netball in a test series. It's just so great to be able to say that and really enjoy the game as well.
So what's the plan now? Because you've got a game tomorrow morning and another game tomorrow afternoon. So any time to go back and relax, or straight looking at video footage?
No, we're going to rest. We're putting the players first, and going to get some food and then rest. Yeah, and try and bring it to Wales again tomorrow. Give them a bit more of a challenge, hopefully.
Fabulous. Well, well done. Great game and fantastic to see you play.
Thank you very much.
So just going to bring in Nia Jones. Just made a wait by the side. Great to be back on court after a couple of years of no netball.
Yeah, it's amazing. You know, we've had some training matches, but I think the atmosphere at breakfast this morning was that it's different, and different in a good way. You know, the opportunities to play international netball doesn't come around very often, and the opportunities to be winning international ranking test matches doesn't come around very often either. So yeah, we really enjoyed it, and looking forward to 2 more games tomorrow.
I was saying, key for you guys with sights set on the Commonwealth Games for 2022. Not only is this good practice, it's really important for ranking points as well.
Yeah, totally, and we're super focused on that, and you know, hopefully, fingers crossed, if we get to those major championships like Commonwealth Games, you play all different types of styles and cultures, and Isle of Man brought that today, so it was a really good challenge for us. Great atmosphere, great tournament that they're putting on, and we're really grateful. And yeah, do you know what, their crowd whooped and cheered every intercept that they got and every goal that they scored, and it was a challenge for us at times in that, but a test that we welcome. And you know, as Welsh players, we're not often used to being the favourites for a match, but it's the pressure that we're embracing, and we've spoken in the changing room about pressure being a privilege, and yeah, we enjoyed seeing out the game from the front today, but more to come tomorrow.
And you've got everybody on court tonight as well, which is fabulous, isn't it?
Yeah, brilliant, and there's great competition for places, both you know in the 12, but also to even be coming on tour. So we've left some talented netballers at home, and it's great for Wales. It's what's going to raise the standard for us. But 3 new caps as well in Ella, Zoe, and Shona, and I thought all 3 of them played brilliantly tonight. So it's really positive.
Well, really well done. Rest up well, and we look forward to seeing you tomorrow.
Thank you. 2 in 1 day, I know. Nice back.
Thanks so much. So that is the end of the footage for you tonight. We have lots more coming up tomorrow, so please make sure you tune in. I'm just talking to the camera. So please make sure you tune in and watch us. Under 21 Europe netball competition. If you're supposed to be in work, just call in sick. It's fine. We'll let you off. We'll see you tomorrow.